Hi guys, it's Sims Australia and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to a brand new speed build, again in Sulani, because since getting the pack, honestly that's all I've done is build in Sulani. I absolutely adore it, it's so pretty, it's just... See? Being able to do like the beach style homes, because especially like, so before when you were trying to do beach style homes there was like that one island in Windenburg, and then that's where you would do it because that's where there's like natural sand and everything, and that's where it would sort of fit in. But now for doing beach homes we have a full world, so yeah, I love it. I'm really having a lot of fun. This again, I did like the beach hut before in my last build, that was Laguna Hut. This is like more of a shack, so it's like, I don't know, it's like, one, it's definitely smaller even though this one has 2 bedrooms. Did the last one have 2 bedrooms? No, the last one only had 1 bedroom, but it was bigger. Like it had a lot more entertainment space and everything, and it was actually properly on the water. Anyway, I have decided, I have made the executive decision, this is a shack. So yeah, this one's like a lot paler, so the colours are like a lot cooler, the wood is a lot whiter, as opposed to like that, you know, orangey brown wood. And yeah, it's different, but it's still in Sulani. This one has a lot more landscaping because the other one had a lot in the water. There wasn't as much, if you get what I mean. I realised like you can add stuff to the water, you can add like floaties or even boats and stuff like that. But in terms of trees and like foliage and everything, there wasn't as much. But there's plenty of that in this one. As you guys can see just now, there's not a back garden area, there's just a small little patio area out the back, and that's actually the master bedroom there. So it just opens up and we've got like a little seating area out the back. But yeah, so this one, I'd definitely say like, I don't know, because it's probably in terms of simoleons it's just as expensive as any other build that I do. But this is designed to be maybe like a little bit more run down, I guess you could say. Like it's not got a proper garden, even in the front, it's just got like, what I'm doing just now, it's got like a clothes rack and everything and a couple of seats and stuff. But that's about it. There's not really any entertainment space or anything. It's just a lot more beachy. Whereas Laguna Hut could maybe have been seen as a holiday home, like a getaway. This one is more year round, it's just a home. I feel like I'm trying to butcher my explanation of it, or like I'm butchering when I'm trying to explain it, but hey, what can you do? I really do like this one. This one's got a lot more clutter. Laguna Hut was my first build back, so I forgot some of my old techniques, I guess you could say. I wasn't used to it. I had to get used to building and everything again. Whereas this place is just completely cluttered up. And you know what? It makes me happy. So, there you go. I'm not changing it. But yeah, like there's a lot more going on in the outside of the house. So there's actually like, they're not decorations, but like you can see there's like the life float thing hanging on like next to the door, and then there's like air vents and everything as well. Just like a little bit of character to the outside of the build. There's some drain pipes, things like that. It makes it more interesting to look at for me personally. And at the end of the day, like, obviously I want you guys to like my builds. That's really, really important to me. But it's also important that I like my builds. You know, like I'm not going to put something out to everyone that I'm not interested in, if I'm not a fan of it, then you're not gonna see it. Like there was, I tried to do a really, really big build, and it wasn't happening, it wasn't working, I lost a lot of progress. That's, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I did actually post a few nights ago that my game crashed and I lost about 2 hours worth of progress towards the build. I then started it again because I was really determined to get it out, and it wasn't working. I just was not happy with it, and I think it's definitely like right on the back burner. It's not. See, the thing is, like a lot of builds, they're all like my creations, unless it's something like, sometimes I get inspired by stuff on Pinterest. If I'm looking, like, say I was looking for this one, I would be like coastal house or beach house, you know, on Pinterest, and then I'd look at different ones, and then I'd pick like a colour scheme from one, or be like, oh, I like those like window styles or something, or like sometimes you see a picture of a house and they've got like an accent door, like for their front door, it's like a bright colour or something. Just like little things like that would inspire the rest of the build, and then it would all sort of flow from there. So that's like, all of my builds are like my own, except sometimes I get a little bit of help. That's what I'm trying to say. But this build that I lost, it's like an existing place. So in my mermaid video I spoke about Love Island, because it's all anyone in Britain speaks about basically. But yeah, so I was going to make the Love Island villa, and it was actually my friend that suggested this, and I really, really wanted to, and I had the entire outside done, and I'm talking like the full exterior. I was so ready to start like adding all the clutter in the back garden, like the fairy lights and all the plants and everything, and my game crashed. And then, because I'd even used like terrain tools and everything, and when I went back to try it again, it just was not working the same, and I just got so angry and like frustrated, I guess you could say. And it was like, by this point it was about 3:30 in the morning. Now I am jet lagged from being in Florida, so like, I'm not saying I would have been sleeping anyway, but at this point I was just so tired, and when I woke up the next day, I didn't even want to touch it again. I feel done with it. And then I also saw someone else on Twitter, I think he's a console player, I cannot remember his Twitter handle and I'm really sorry, but he posted some screenshots of him, like that, like he's doing the Love Island villa, and his was so much better than mine. So yeah, immediately that just sort of sealed the deal. It's like, no, not going back to it. It's not happening. Which is a bit disappointing, because my fiance, like Chris, really, really doesn't like it. Like, he does not like Love Island at all. He hates it. And he doesn't like it when I watch it either, because he's like, why are you watching that stupid show when like we could be spending time together and everything? And I basically, at that point, I was like, well, I need to watch it because I need to look at it. Like, I need to see the villa, like from like the in-person perspective that you get from watching the show and everything, so that I could build it. So I can't use that excuse anymore. But yeah, I love it. It's on every night except for a Saturday night, and I'm doing this voiceover on Sunday, and basically, so like last night was Saturday night, and I came home from work. I work until 9:30. I get home about back at 10, like PM, in the evening or at night. And I came home and I was just so ready to just get into bed and chill and watch it. And then I went on to like the online platform ITV Hub, to watch it online because we don't have cable. We have, why would we? We have a PS4 and laptops, you know. Anyway, I went on to watch it, and it's not on Saturdays, and I was just so sad, so sad. But it's on tonight, so once I'm done with these, I'm watching tonight's episode that I have missed because I can't watch it live because of when I work, which is a lot of fun. Anyway, yeah, so actually to speak about the build, very briefly. Lots of clutter coming back in, and I think you guys will now see what I mean about the pale wood tones. Lots of whites and then like the sort of sandy wood. Which, yeah. I really like it. I'm loving the clutter. I've honestly, I've filled this place with clutter. I have absolutely filled it. And yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of options in terms of the furniture from the Island Living. So they've got like 2 different sofa sets. So the one that I've used in this living room I didn't use in my last build, Laguna Hut. So this one's a little bit different. But anyway, we are now on to the little girl's room. I do this a lot where it's, I wouldn't say she's a teenager yet, but I don't think she's still a child either. So she's in like that maybe 13, 14 age. I know we don't necessarily have that as a life stage in the game, but that's, you know, headcanon. So she's a very pink girly girl and everything. She's got like her posters and everything up, or she will have soon, you know, when I get around to that. But she's also she's experimenting with makeup and things like that, but she's still got her big cuddly toy. So she's like at that in between sort of age. But I can't even say anything because I still have teddies, and I'm not even embarrassed to say that. I love teddies. Like, I think it was a sort of weird thing. It sort of started because I wasn't allowed a pet. Why am I telling you guys my life story? I wasn't allowed a pet until I was about 13, 14. And so I would have animal teddies, as opposed to instead of playing with dolls, I'd have animal teddies and stuff. So yeah, there we go. And I just feel bad because when I was a kid, I'd play with them. So you know how that way where you make your toys and they have their personalities and stuff. I'm doing finger quotes right now. You guys can't see it. Anyway, so I just feel bad. It's I can't throw them away. I don't necessarily I don't use them all or anything. I don't just have 30 teddies sitting out in my room, but at the same time I can't throw them away because I feel guilty. It's I'm anthropomorphizing them or something, not in a furry way. Not in a furry way. Absolutely not in a furry way. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with being a furry, but I am not one. Anyway, this is getting weird. This is because this is 10:30 and I've just finished my work and I'm coming in and I'm doing this. So things are getting weird, guys. Anyway, yeah. So I feel it's to me it would be like giving away a pet. You know? I couldn't do that. So I can't do that with them either. So it's I will probably be 50 and I will still have them in a cupboard somewhere, in a box. So that's my life. And you know what? Maybe this girl's the same with her big dog teddy. Because you know what? It's a cute teddy. See giant ones like that. It's they're just so cuddly. I once bought an absolutely gigantic Bolt teddy. So the Disney character, the dog Bolt from the movie Bolt, starring Miley Cyrus, not as the dog. And he's gigantic and I love it. It makes me happy. Giant teddies are happiness. Clutter and giant teddies, there you go, keys to my heart. Why am I being like this tonight? I don't know, but I apologise. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so that is us. We are into the master bedroom. This room is a lot warmer than the other two. but it's nice. It's cozy. I really like it. And you know, yeah, I kind of like, I like it when the full house matches and everything, because obviously, like, if you're speaking from the Sims perspective, I guess you could say, then they'd have designed their home to like their taste, so it would all sort of match their taste and everything. Whereas, so like, what I'm trying to say is, so basically, because they'd have designed their own home, it would all match their taste, so it would all be sort of like in the same style. So I'm trying to keep it in the same style, but it's just the colours are a little bit different. Which is alright, because, you know, you don't necessarily want to have the same colours. Anyway, so you missed the end, I don't know why, but you've missed the end of that sort of, the bedroom there. But you see it in the screenshots, which is coming up right now. Anyway guys, I've spoken right to the very end of this one. I'm so sorry. If you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!